Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about the NFL's most shocking blockbuster move of 2026. This isn't just a rumor, it's a verified, inside scoop from sources that don't miss. Right now, in the deepest corners of the NFL's highest stakes front offices, a secret plan is unfolding that could shake the league to its core. A name that commands respect across the league, a player who's been a force in the trenches on the edge of history, is about to be traded, and no one outside these ultra-elite circles even suspects it. I've got the details. I've got the confirmation. And what's happening behind the scenes right now could change the entire landscape of the NFL for the next decade. But here's the catch: this secret is so explosive, so sensitive, that only a select few insiders even know the full story. Phones are ringing off the hook in NFL headquarters. High-powered agents are flying in private jets. Senior executives are locked in encrypted calls that could blow the league apart. And I've uncovered that the Chicago Bears are at the heart of this storm, positioning themselves for a move that could redefine the franchise forever. But who is this player? Why now? And how does it all connect to the Bears' sudden ascent in 2025? Stay tuned, because what I'm about to reveal will leave you breathless. If you think you've seen everything in the NFL, think again. This is bigger. This is more dangerous. This is a game changer. Now, if you're serious about knowing the truth, then listen carefully. I need you to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like. Turn on the bell, because this isn't just news, it's the inside scoop that could rock your world. The difference between losing control and being in the know is just one click. If you want to be part of the select few who get the exclusive, then don't wait. Join us now, because what I'm about to tell you will be impossible to forget. This is not a drill. This is not hearsay. This is the inside story of a move so clandestine, so secretive, that even the most seasoned NFL insiders are whispering about it behind closed doors. The next 48 hours will be critical. You don't want to be on the outside when this news hits all the headlines. Trust me, what I'm about to share now will blow your mind, but it's only the beginning. The real story is still hidden beneath layers of secrecy, and I'm here to pull back the curtain. Let's set the stage for what's happening. The Chicago Bears, a team that exploded onto the scene in 2025, is sitting on the precipice of something monumental. Under head coach Ben Johnson, they defied expectations with a stunning 11-6 season, clinching their first playoff victory since 2010, a feat that lit the city of Chicago on fire. But beneath the celebration, a quiet storm was brewing. Johnson's staff, a mix of bright young minds and experienced veterans, has been quietly plotting to turn this team into a genuine contender. They've retooled their roster, shored up the trenches, and doubled down on quarterback Caleb Williams, who emerged as one of the league's most electrifying talents. Yet, amid all this, whispers of a missing piece have been growing louder. The defense, while improved, still lacked that dominant interior presence, a game-wrecking force that could elevate the unit from good to unstoppable. They've been searching for months, secretly evaluating players, running encrypted meetings in high-security hotels, flying in foreign scouts. Private jets from Chicago to NFL cities, confidential phone calls from the league's biggest agents, it's been a non-stop undercurrent of covert activity. And then, they found him. Yes, I said him. The one player who can transform the defense into the league's most fearsome unit, the player who could turn a good team into a Super Bowl contender. And no, it's not just a fantasy. It's happening. And I've got every detail. I'm talking about Darren Payne, the elite defensive tackle from Washington. That's right. The same Darren Payne who's been an anchor on the Commanders' front line since 2018. The guy who's been described as a high-level starter, a bedrock of the defensive front, and a player with the rare combination of size, athleticism, and relentless motor. He's just 28 years old, in the prime of his career, with a resume packed with accomplishments, and a contract that screams game changer in itself. But what makes this story even more explosive? Payne is heading into the final year of a $90 million deal that he signed in 2022. A deal that, in NFL terms, makes him one of the top interior defenders in the league. His cap hit is nearly $28 million for 2026, a figure that's huge, yes, but also a massive opportunity for a team like Chicago, a team eager to push all in on a championship run. The Commanders are reluctant to lose him, they value him immensely, but his cap number makes him a prime candidate for a blockbuster trade. Washington has been, for months, weighing options, to keep him and pay the premium, or to trade and free up millions in cap space for future moves. The whispers say they're still holding discussions about whether Payne will play out his final year without restructuring or extension, but the league knows this is a ticking time bomb. Now, why would Chicago, a team that has struggled to find consistent dominance on defense, go all in? What does Payne bring to the table? And how does this fit into their master plan? The Bears have been quietly building a new identity, emphasizing disciplined defense, relentless pass rush, and a scheme tailor-made to maximize a player of Payne's caliber. Under Johnson's offensive-driven leadership, they've seen flashes of brilliance, but their defensive line, while promising, still lacks that elite anchor. Payne could be the missing piece, a disruptive force who can collapse the pocket, stop the run in its tracks, and elevate the entire unit to elite status. Imagine Payne lining up next to Jamri Chroma, creating chaos in the trenches, making offenses second-guess every snap. That's the kind of game-changing talent the Bears are after. But here's where it gets even more intense. Inside sources from NFL HQ confirm that the Bears have been in serious talks with Washington for weeks, negotiations that involve not just money, but complex trade clauses, performance bonuses, and a potential mega deal that could send shockwaves across the league. League insiders say that Chicago's front office, led by general manager Ryan Poles, has been working in the shadows, orchestrating a plan that's about more than just a player swap. It's about announcing a new era, a statement of intent that says, "We're here to contend now, and no one can stop us." And this isn't hypothetical. The league's best analysts, seasoned veterans who've been around for decades, are whispering in their circles about a deal so big, so audacious, that it's almost hard to believe. The Bears are reportedly prepared to offer multiple high draft picks, possibly including future first-rounders, plus a package of players, possibly even some veterans, to land Payne. The amount of money involved is staggering, a true NFL blockbuster that could set the market for years. What are the stakes? The reaction from rival teams has been electric. The Green Bay Packers, Detroit Lions, and Vikings are all on edge, knowing that if this deal goes through, the balance of power in the NFC North will shift overnight. The league's top GMs are reportedly scrambling to counter, calling in favors, accelerating their own plans, and trying to block or at least slow down Chicago's aggressive push. The NFL's brass has been closely watching this develop. Teams whisper about a game of chess, with each side pivoting and countering. And the coaching staff? Ben Johnson, the architect behind Chicago's offensive explosion, is already raving about the potential impact. An insider close to the team says Johnson's eyes lit up when he heard about Payne's availability. "He's exactly the difference maker we need," the coach reportedly said in a private meeting. "This isn't just about fixing a defense, it's about rewriting our future." The players are aware. Caleb Williams, the young QB sensation, has been gushing about the addition of a player like Payne, someone who can elevate the entire team. The locker room is buzzing with excitement, knowing that this move could propel Chicago from playoff hopefuls to legitimate Super Bowl contenders. And yet, behind all these scenes, there's a secret war happening. Rival teams are trying to hijack the deal, offering their own incentives, throwing cash, and trying to sway Washington's decision. With contracts, performance clauses, and trade protections in play, this is no simple transaction. It's a masterstroke of negotiation, deception, and league politics. The league's biggest power brokers are involved, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Now, I know what you're asking, why Payne? Why now? And how does he fit into the Bears scheme? The answer is simple but profound. Payne's game-changing ability as a disruptive interior presence is exactly what the Bears need to go from fringe playoff team to NFC powerhouse. His explosiveness, combined with his underrated run-stopping ability, makes him a nightmare matchup for offenses. His career stats? Over the past few seasons, Payne has registered 46 total tackles in 15 games in 2025, including 7 tackles for loss and 3 sacks. Not to mention his forced fumble and pass deflections, a true versatile disruptor. He's been to the Pro Bowl, a testament to his elite status. And at just 28, he's entering his prime, a player who could anchor that defense for years to come. The contract details tell a story of their own. A $90 million deal over 4 years, with a cap hit of nearly $28 million, makes him one of the highest-paid defensive tackles in the league. Yet, for Chicago, that's just a price of admission, a ticket into the league's most exclusive club of contenders. This is a move that says, we're serious. We're all in. Imagine Payne next to Chroma, adding gravity to the middle of the line, collapsing pockets, and allowing edge rushers to feast. This isn't just a trade, it's a statement of intent. And the behind-the-scenes drama? It's even more intense. League insiders describe a shadow war, with NFL GMs whispering about secret meetings, clandestine negotiations, and last-minute counteroffers. The Commanders' GM, a shrewd operator, knows the value of Payne but also knows the urgency to rebuild and retool. Washington's ownership has reportedly given the green light for a deal that could reshape the team's future, but only if the price is right. And the league's power brokers? They're watching every move, knowing that this could set the tone for NFL trades decades to come. Now, let's talk about the financial and strategic implications. Payne's addition would be a game-changer for Chicago's defense scheme, a perfect fit for their 3-4 or 4-3 hybrid, giving Johnson's team a new level of versatility and ferocity. The salary cap situation? While Payne's salary is massive, the Bears are believed to have enough flexibility to absorb the hit, especially if they clear space by releasing or restructuring other contracts. The projected stats? Experts believe that Payne could record up to 8 or more sacks in 2026, along with a dozen tackles for loss, transforming Chicago's front into one of the league's most feared units. This move? It's comparable to NFL blockbuster trades of the past. Remember when Aaron Donald shifted the Rams' entire defensive identity? Or when Fletcher Cox became the cornerstone of Philadelphia's Super Bowl winning defense? Payne's profile is that high. He's a difference maker, a game wrecker, with the potential to turn the Bears into a true NFL powerhouse. And here's the clincher, the next 48 hours are critical. This deal isn't just a rumor, it's a ticking time bomb that could explode at any moment. Chicago's front office is pushing all in, making their final moves behind closed doors. Rival teams are frantically trying to intervene. The league's top insiders say that everything could change overnight. So, if you're serious about knowing what's really happening, if you want to be part of the inner circle that gets the scoop first, then stay locked in. Because what I'm about to reveal next will blow your mind. This is not just about a player, it's about rewriting history. It's about a franchise betting on the future, on a once-in-a-generation talent who can shape the NFL for years to come. The question isn't whether this move will happen, it's when, and how big the fallout will be. The NFL's landscape is about to be reshaped, and only those paying close attention will truly understand the magnitude of what's coming. Now, brace yourself. The biggest bombshell of 2026 is about to drop. But you're not just going to hear about it, you're going to live it. The countdown has begun. The league's most secretive war is reaching its crescendo. And trust me, you do not want to be left behind when the curtain finally lifts. Because this move will be remembered for decades. This is what NFL history is made of. And it all starts in just hours. Remember this moment. Because what I'm about to tell you next, the part that nobody else dares to reveal, will define the future of the league. Stay tuned, because I'm about to give you the entire truth behind the most explosive NFL trade of 2026. And trust me, you've never seen anything like it. The next 48 hours will be the most critical in NFL history.